All right? Esau's going to have to pay for that, man. All right? All this innocent blood he's been shedding, not even just in this time period, in the other time periods, 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 300 years ago, 1,000 years ago. Okay? Esau, you've lived multiple lifetimes and you've committed many sins, just like how we have. We're going to have to pay for our sins too, you know? Verse 23, the fire is gone from the earth, and the wrath that has consumed the foundations of the earth and the sinners, like the straw that is kindled. So there's going to be a fire upon the earth, which is the Lord. The Lord's vengeance is a fire. The Lord's spirit is literally a consuming fire. And it's going to go across the four corners of the earth, correcting and giving out the due justice that it needs to be done. The due judgment that needs to be done. Okay? Verse 24. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, of the Lord power. Just like we're talking about for the past 2 weeks. We're talking about faith, grace, the law. Woe unto you that don't want to keep those things. You don't want to acknowledge grace. You don't want to acknowledge faith. You don't want to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. You're going to perish, man. It's that simple, man. When the Lord comes back for the third time, it's not going to be no talking, man. That's when he's going to come back in his real form, his purest form yet. Okay, his angelic form, man, and with his army. He's not going to play no damn games. It's going to be bloodshed, man, like the wine press, like we were speaking about. Okay, there's going to be no games to play, man. All right, verse 25. I will not spare them. Go ye your way, children, from the power. Defile not my sanctuary. Verse 26. For the Lord power knoweth all them that sin against him. Therefore delivereth them to death and destruction. Okay, verse 27. For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them. You're going to remain in the plagues. The Lord's going to bring the plagues, and you're going to remain in them. Meaning you're not going to escape. All right? For Yahawah shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him. So those 2/3 that have been sinning against the Heavenly Father, you're gonna have to pay for that. You're going to have to answer those sins. And that's going to be with your life. All right? Just like the old times, man. When we sin, we have to, man, the society was so strict, you have to keep certain ways. And that when you broke those ways, you have to pay with your damn life, man. You have to literally pay with your freaking life, man. You broke a very egregious law, man. You got to pay with your life. The Lord ain't playing no games, man. All right, this is the real power of the Lord. This is how the Lord's always been. A lot of people think this is the new way, or we're trying to, manipulate the Bible in some type of way. Nah, man, this is how the Lord has always been. All right. It says, verse 28, behold, a horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east. The east is where? You already know what the east is, man. That's where everything's going to go down, man, and everything has been going down. The east is literally the main cause of everything, okay? The east is literally the main cause of everything. That's why it's been brewing for years and years. The Lord's been kindling it. That's why there's never been no peace in the east, because that's going to be the start to World War III. World War III has already been started, man. It's just going to manifest and become more of a problem, okay? And I have to tell you guys, I have to tell you guys something. All these countries have been involved in it, all behind the scenes for a while now. Okay? Why do you think everyone's been paying attention to the Middle East? And you know what they've been doing? Everybody's been building up, their military strategies and all these things, right? They've all been prepping, all right? Verse 39, where the nations of the dragons, Arabia, shall come out of the chariots, come out with many chariots, okay? Those are jets, gunners, whatever the hell you see in the modern times. Because back in the ancient time, they used to have, spears and ride on the back of a horse buggy. Not these times, man. They have jets, turrets, gunners, okay? They have 20,000 types of military and strategy, It don't matter what you guys think it is, man. They're going to come up with some next shit, man. They're going to come up with laser guns and shit, too. They have laser guns that can shoot down shit, melt shit, okay? Satellite weapons and all. They're going to pull out every type of trick in the book, man. You guys are going to be in shock, okay? You guys are going to be in shock, man. All right? See? It says many chariots, man. And multitudes of them shall be carried with the wind upon the earth, and they shall hear them, may fear and tremble. Okay, which that hear them shall fear and tremble. When you hear a freaking jet, how often do you hear a jet, man? How often do you hear a plane? You don't hear that. And jets are way louder than planes, by the way. Okay? Jets are way louder than planes. They damn near break the sound barrier. There's jets that pretty much do break the sound barrier. You know how fast you have to fly to break the sound barrier, man? Which can cause partial deafness, if not deafness. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Y'all not ready to see what's coming in the future, man. I'm telling you. There's gonna be straight out wars, civil wars, and bloodshed, man. Alright? You guys can have your fun right now, man. It ain't gonna be fun real soon. When you ain't got no money in the bank. When you can't buy food and shit. Okay? When your neighbor has been knocking down your door for some sugar and eggs and shit. The next thing you know, he's gonna try and eat you. It ain't gonna be fun then. Alright? Verse 30. Also the Carmenians, raging with wrath, to go forth with the wild boars in the woods. And with great power shall they come, and join the battle with them, and waste the portion of the land of the Assyrians. Verse 31. Then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature, and they shall turn themselves, conspiring together with great power to persecute them. Verse 32. Then shall they be troubled, and keep silence though of their power, that they shall flee. Verse 33. And from the land of the Assyrians shall the enemy besiege them, and consume some of them, that their host shall fear, and dread the strife among their kings. Okay? Slack you. Alright? Verse 34. Behold the clouds from the east and from the north unto the south, and they are very horrible to look upon, for the wrath of the storm, for the wrath full of wrath and a storm. Verse 35. And they shall smite upon another, they shall smite down the great multitude, stars upon the earth, even their own star. Okay? Even their own star. And blood shall be from the sword upon the belly. Verse 36. And dung of men on the camel's hoof. Alright? So that's what that's referencing is if you know animals, the hoof is their foot. Okay? The hoof is their foot. So they're gonna be stepping in dead bodies. Literally dead bodies, man. Okay? Dead bodies stench is gonna be roaming on the streets wherever you walk. Okay? Imagine thousands of bodies laying in the street and you're smelling all that, man. Alright? Yo, the Lord's not playing games, bro. I'm telling you, the Lord's not playing. Alright? There's gonna be crazy judgment going out, man. Alright? And don't be surprised if there's mass shootings very soon. I'm calling it right now. Because of the elections, there's gonna be probably some mass shootings or whatever the hell. Alright? Verse 37. And there shall be great fulfulness and trembling upon the earth, and they shall see the wrath and shall be afraid. Trembling shall come upon them. Verse 38. And then shall come great storms from the south and from the north, and from another from the east. Okay? And these storms are multiple things. There's gonna be weather changes. There's gonna be war. You're gonna see a whole bunch of catastrophic things happening from the. It says from what? The east, the west, the south, the north. It don't matter where it's at. It's gonna be the Lord's wrath upon the earth, man. You're not gonna be able to escape it. Alright? Verse 39. And the strong winds from rising from the east, and shall open it, and the cloud which has raised up the wrath and star stirred to cause fear to the east and the west wind, and they shall be destroyed. Verse 40. The great and mighty cloud shall be lifted up for full wrath and star, and they that may make the earth afraid, make them that dwell therein. And they that shall pour out over the high amendment place and horrible star. Verse 41. Fire and hail, flying swords, and many waters in the field may be full, all the rivers in abundance of great waters. Verse 42. And they shall break down the cities and the walls and the mountains and the hills, the trees of the woods and the grass and the meadows and their corn. So the Lord is literally going to destroy everything. It literally says the cities, the trees, everything around you, your environment, people's houses, trees, buildings, corporation, big buildings, factories, everything is going to be destroyed. The Lord's going to destroy everything. This is why I had to bring this up, because during the election time, some of these you get a glimpse of it, okay? But you get to what's coming in the near future, man. that's in the Lord's eyes, man. I can only give you type of examples and try and break it down a little bit to the best of my ability, but You know, what's to come, man, is not even it's not even I can't even describe it. No words can describe it, man. Okay? No words can describe it. Alright? So yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I'm pretty sure, you know, hit the nail on the head. Okay? I hope you guys edified to the spirit and power of Yahawashi. I may give my praise and glory be unto Heavenly Father and the Son, Yahawashi. And until next time, I'm going to say Shalom, Call Halal, Yahawashi, the blind selves, an apostle, the great millstone, the ruler, time, and the truth, and the serious sight teaching unto brethren. Okay? Muwatha Babal. Until next time, I'm going to say Shalom.